really thought it was like, oh, this guy. Oh, snap! The broadcast started. What happened? What happened to my boy? What happened to my boy? What happened to my boy? Now, how the hell? Nah, this is crazy. Man, what the hell? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? There we go. There you go. That's my boy. What happened, man?
I kicked myself out. I don't even know how I did it.
Yeah, man. Hey, introduce your name and your channel. We got 2 in the chat, man.
So what's up? I'm Mike. My username, my channel name's down here, Mike Carice. I just started kind of doing the YouTube thing, so check me out. I'm a Detroit sports guy, just like Avery over here. And he hit me up the other day. I was like, okay, let's try to work something out, man. So just happy to be here.
I think his channel's got a lot of merit to it, and I like hosting new channels, man. A lot of people did that for me, Gridiron Blitz and Micro Mike, and not gonna say too many names because a lot of them I don't deal with no more. You gotta say what they say. You gotta say what they say to get along with them. So I just have a debate show. And we got the classic setup. We got the black guy and the white guy. We got the classic setup. This is a classic ESPN setup. So the classic setup, man. So I know you want to talk about draft discussion, and I know you have a bit. This is a counter. This ain't no debate. This is counterintuitive on both sides. I want a quarterback. You don't want one. Or you don't want a certain number. So we're gonna definitely get into it. And I just want to see what you want in the draft, and then shout out your channel, man. Do that, and of course introduce yourself.
Yep. So I know I already did, but to the new people here, I'm Mike Carice. You can find it right here. I'm trying to look at one screen at once. My setup's a little janky right now, but just got into the Detroit sports content. You might recognize me briefly from a place that I will not name. But if you remember me from there, you might remember me from there. Hope y'all can subscribe and just enjoy this debate. I don't really know what to say.
Right. So, Mike, I respect you. You got a great channel. You got great talent, man.
Appreciate
that. Especially with the edits, man. As a guy who's an editing guy, I understand the work that goes into it.
Thank you.
So tell me what you want the Lions to do it to.
Okay, I want the Lions to trade the pick.
That's it?
No. Well, okay. This is a draft that's deep. Okay, what are our needs, in my opinion, right now? We need, obviously, outside of quarterback. We have 1 more year left of Jared Goff. We need D-line, linebackers, secondary help. What is this draft full of? All 3 of those positions. You trade that pick maybe to a team, because teams are getting desperate. Steelers, look at their division right now. They have like the best division in football they're playing against, and they have Mitch Trubisky and Dwayne Haskins as their quarterbacks. That's who they're looking at. That's their future right there. Is Trubisky and Haskins, and they have to pick between one of those guys. They're getting desperate. Carolina Panthers potentially. Matt Rule, he's not going crazy. So I'm trying to look at you. I'm gonna angle this a little differently. Yeah, we're good now.
You can just look at the camera, bro.
We're good now. Yep. We're good now.
Are we good now?
Okay. Yep. Got it. All right, for sure. So, that's what I think we should do. I think we should trade it back, get some extra capital, maybe go quarterback next year, figure that out, and then from there we're good. What do you think?
You and the people from that network all be talking the same. I swear to God.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah, I be talking the same.
Whoa.
Everybody say, get a quarterback next year. Like, Bryce Young gonna be good. He might tear his Achilles. That's what y'all want.
Okay. Why do you think we should take? Who do you like though, and why do you think we should take him?
Okay. So I'm gonna go to who I like in almost like from a 3 to a 1 type of deal. So my third quarterback that I like in this draft, I would say is the last pick. I would say Akil Glass. Akil Glass is a traditional pocket passer. He's from an HBCU. He's as normal as it can get, as normal as you can get, but he's deadly accurate in the NFL PA game. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the game. It was just a cut above the rest. And he was, just deadly accurate in the HBCU Hall of Fame game. He was another deadly accurate QB. He's probably someone you get in the 6th or 7th round. Develop, build up. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys. Second guy I like is Ritter.
He's good.
I love Ritter. I've been liking Ritter for about 2 years now. He just does everything well. He's not a guy that's going to do everything amazing. He's not going to blow you away with the rocket arm or the accuracy or whatever. But he's got so many things to work with. When the Lions met with him, they was blown away with him because they put him under so many pressure situations to learn plays. And he did that. He did that at the combine, and he just gives you a steady hand, almost like a Dak Prescott. That's what essentially he is. He just doesn't wow you. He's not an amazing athlete, not into all this, but he's serviceable, and I think he can grow into something special. And the quarterback I would love to take is, I think some Ben Diesel said. He said Malik at 2. This is what he's doing. And I think I'm gonna use a little bit of your reason, but the main reason is this. Goff is gonna be due an extension. Okay, I believe that Goff is going to get an extension here. Do you like Corral? I actually do not like Corral. I do not like Corral for the reasons y'all like Corral. Well, I could show y'all that in film study. We can do that today. You break down whatever you want to do, Karish. You got me for 1 hour 30, 2 hours, whatever. You got me. So back to my point. So your position was this. Oh, shit. I think Jags are more likely to trade back than the Packers. Snag Willis is there. Got him. Okay, I'm gonna get the questions in a minute. I'm gonna get the questions. I'll blow it up this chat. So I'm gonna snag one of your reasons. This draft is deep at defensive end and pass rusher and all these other things. I think a quarterback is kind of a luxury pick, but you have 9 picks. You've seen people like Malone, you've seen Perion Winfrey, you've seen all these other players come up and show out. I like Hutchinson. If Hutchinson's gone, Malik is my guy. That's pretty much on my board. It's Hutchinson, Malik, and trade their back scenario like you. And then I would get a safety. At worst case, the worst. Like I have no trade partners. The reason I don't depend on no trade partners is because people gotta, the Lions like to hold things ransom, and the Lions like to be all secretive like the Soviet Union. This ain't that. This is actual. You have to make a decision. You have to pick somebody. The Steelers not going to play with you like you want to be played with. You're a losing organization. You're a bad franchise. You have Jared Goff. He's going to get an extension. He's a $30 million quarterback. No one's going to just let him walk out the door.
Will they?
Oh, yeah, because you know what? All he has to do is win the last 4 games of the season. That's all he has to do.
Yeah.
He's understood.
Yeah, he's not going to get, I don't think, the extension because he's a bridge. Like, it's been obvious he's been a bridge since, middle of this season.
Right.
Because it was kind of like, he came in here, he had that trial period where it was like, okay, let's see, if we can tap into, 2016, 2017 Jared Goff, where it's magic on the field and no one's figured it out yet. But then you look at it and you go, oh, wait a minute. No. Nope, he's not what we thought. Okay, yep, you're going to be here for 2 years. So I think he's not going to be the one to get extended, but he's also not a tradable asset. So you might just have to let him walk if you want to go quarterback next year. But that's all it hinges on is Afe might have go earlier since Ojabo got hurt.
Right. Yeah. So that's a good point. And then a lot of these comments here are just saying about pass rushers and pass rushers. Imagine if they did that, that would be stupid as hell if they did that.
Be a Jags move.
Right, a Jags move. Trying to. What do you think about the free agent signings? Because I couldn't bring myself to do a video about these things. I couldn't do a video I'm sorry. I'm just. It's depressing for me.
It's depressing. Yeah.
And I'm not trying to make fun of nobody with no depression and all this stuff. I'm literally like, we signed a guy named James Board.
That describes it.
Right.
I'm James Board.
Right. I'm James Board. We're trying to push this narrative like this dude is good. And he's good against the run. You got Tweety Man. You got all these people saying he's a great player. What do you think about the free agent acquisitions that just came in the door?
I think that, outside of what we got, a cornerback, a linebacker, not counting Anzalone and Tracy Walker, right? We got, I love Chark, by the way.
Okay.
Love Chark. Yeah. I watched some film on him, and he's so fun to watch. And so I think it was like I think they're treating this offseason almost like a smokescreen. So I like the guys they brought in. I don't know how much I feel about how much they paid for Tracy Walker, but I think it's more so like they have more obscurity going into the draft, because there's that quarterback you could take. There's a linebacker you could take. I don't know why people are saying Kyle Hamilton, but they are. There's people that you can take at that position. And now you look at it and you go, okay, they might take quarterback. They might take linebacker. They might take safety. So the free agent signings, I don't think they were amazing, but I think they also set us up for future moves.
Yeah. And, honestly, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm be honest. I know I'm not the most marquee professional person here, but look, it's a bum free agency. So many levels. You don't want to overpay, and then you don't want to, stay put.
Yeah.
So it's just so bad to me. And I'm not going to be on here convincing myself about a guy who has 10 career starts in 4 years. I'm not about to be geeked up with the Ravens culture or whatever he did there. Like, you could have signed Deshaun Elliott.
Yeah.
Nobody would have had a problem with that, because he's a safety, his position of need. And, he gives you enough to say, hey, he has 6 games of film. He could be a starter. He's going to be in the mix to be a starter. You could do that.
Yeah.
You could have brought in a cornerback like Callahan, who was forced to start for the Denver Broncos for 2 years and because of injury. And then he was really a slot cornerback. He played inside, outside, valuable veteran against man. You could have brought in all these guys. You chose to show me a failed first-round pick, and you chose to show me a guy named James Board, who we've never heard of. And when you show me these people, you paraded them in my face like they were somebody. So that's what the Lions typically do, right? They tell me Brashad Perriman, he's going to be our guy. We're excited. Player acquisition phase, and you don't get any players.
Yeah.
So if they didn't sign DJ Sharp, I would be very hard pressed I'd be very hard pressed.
Yeah.
To deal with this team. And I know the cap issues is there. We have $40 million. That's not a lot of money. So, what up, Go Lions? I know that's the thing people want to say, but I look at these teams that were negative cap. I look at these teams that were negative this. Look at these teams that have manipulated their cap to the point where it doesn't exist. It's binary numbers. And I'm like, why can't the Lions do that? You have a capologist, so to speak. You have all these people. You just paid a dude $8.5 million just to sign a piece of paper. And it's just weird to me, all these little things, and I have to be patient. Like the Seahawks ain't patient.
Well, here's my thing, right? So I think they're not trying to sell us on the guys. They're trying to sell the guys on themselves. So I don't want to I don't like to plug stuff, but in one of my videos I talked about it. They're giving guys, any guy that comes to Detroit knows they're going to get at least an opportunity, right? So you're a former first-round pick. I think the guy we signed, he had his best season last year with the Chiefs, but obviously 2018 first-rounder, that's 3 years removed. So you're trying not to say, oh, Brashad Perriman is the next, he's not his dad, obviously. But you're trying to tell Brashad Perriman, we think you can be him. So they're going to bring in all these prospects and I think overhype them almost on purpose, just so that those guys get that culture built there where it's like, okay, I can believe in myself. And if I fail, it's on me and only on me. Case in point, Tom Kennedy. That dude is practice squad. He's my height, my weight, but professional lacrosse player. Those guys normally wash up. You hear those signings, right? They normally wash up like 2-3 years down the line. You're like, oh, he's like doing something else now. But like, no, they're actually giving Tom Kennedy these opportunities to prove himself. And then Jared Goff, how many times, and as much as I hated to see it, how many times did they put the ball in his hands with the game on the line?
Oh, Jared Goff?
Yeah. They did it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, they had to. This is quarterback, but they didn't have to trust him to make those throws. And they did it week after week after week. So I don't think it's the Lions trying to be like, hey, we got these guys and they're going to be amazing. I think it's more so just trying to sell people or sell the guys who come here on themselves first. And if they don't work out, then, flash in the pan.
Yeah. Yeah, this team, I'm telling people now, just get ready for a bad season. I'm not going to promise you anything going out there with DJ Shark, and we're talking about culture. I'm not about to. That's the weirdest thing to me is I'm promising culture, I'm promising change, and that's cool and all, but culture don't win games, and I think I'm thinking it's a cool place to work. You know what I'm saying? We're a cool place to work. But at the same time, you're not going to sell these people on like just working here. You got to win some games, and that has to breed. That has to be in the inception of this culture and great place to play.
That also goes back to why the free agent class wasn't like what you expected, though. Don't you think?
What do you mean?
Because like if a guy knows that we're not going to win, they know that this next year is not going to be the Lions going anywhere near a wild card. They'd have to go down to Greektown or MGM to get near a wild card. So that's all I'm saying is like you can't sell a guy, big top tier elite guy on Detroit when you know that you're not going to win for at least the next 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Yeah, I love Malik Willis at 2. I'm just going to go back to this question. I love Malik Willis at 2. The Jags, right? The Jags are, spending money crazy, and they're not expected to win anything. And a tough division, and then Indianapolis is going to get better. We're going to see how that quarterback situation pans out. But, they're probably going to be third or maybe bottom in their division. And they've been making moves. They've been hustling. So, I think we're just in a myriad of problems of cap issues and all these other things. And then we don't want to adjust the cap or do this or that. We don't want to do that. I think we're stuck in this way, and we're stuck in between ourselves because we want to do this new culture thing. That's this cute thing.
They got to fix 6 years of mistakes though. We can't discount that. We got to fix the Trey Flowers thing, getting him off the books.
Right.
We got to fix all these dumb deals they made. We got to fix making sure the locker room's okay. Right. After how bad everybody, Quandre Diggs leaving, Slay leaving, they don't have that anymore.
This is definitely ground zero, ground zero. I actually said this to a friend of mine. I think I said this on Twitter. I said the Lions operating like an expansion team with no money, with no fan base, with no nothing. They just operating like an expansion team.
When you've been losing for 60 years, that's what you got to do.
Yeah. You gotta start fresh. Spirit of Detroit, we are in a good place. I trust Brad Holmes.
Yeah. I agree with that. You're not sold on Holmes? You're not sold on him?
I've never been sold on Brad Holmes.
Okay. Why do you not like Brad Holmes so much?
I've never.
You don't like him?
Oh, so let's start back to lunch.
Okay.
Let's start back. He banged on the table for Aaron Donald. Anybody and their mama would have chose Aaron Donald. The Lions didn't, and because they made a lion move. Okay, they had Sue with the last year left of his contract, and they had Jim Caldwell and that other dude Mayhew talking like, man, we should go after Eric Ebron. And then next thing you know, the Rams get the next pick, or no, I think it was the Giants and then the Rams, and then
I think there was Odell and then 3 other guys. Yeah,
there's Odell. For sure, because that was the following pick, and then it was Aaron Donald, and Aaron Donald was taken. It was banging on the door. That's too easy. You give me Aaron Donald. See, Sue was in his last year of his contract, so you could have paired those two together, and you could have had a defensive line. You could let Sue walk because you got the next man up.
That pick was even worse than I thought.
I know it was worse. I'm telling you, it was worse.
Not only did we pass up on Donald and OBJ, which I've known. You have right after Ebron, Taylor Lewan, Kyle Fuller, Ryan Shazier, Zach Martin, CJ Mosley. Dang.
Yeah.
That pick.
That's where we at, man.
That pick, man.
That's where we at, man. That's where we at. That's where we living at. So that's why I give Holmes. That's why I give a lot of blame to the Lions organization. A lot of less goes to credit to the other organizations. So the Rams, right? I'm happy to see this black man get a job. I'm happy that he's the GM or whatever. I'm all for equality and expertise. But my guy is actually in the room as a senior advisor. My guy was John Dorsey. Because I've seen John Dorsey go to 3 teams and build them. I need proof of work. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no young hot shot or whatever it is. And Brad Holmes, free agent wise, has not proven to me anything. With player acquisition, that players are in the league, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, bro. Like I know we just got the pick back, the 7th round pick. For the what's that boy, Trinity Benson?
Yeah.
Trinity Benson, Brashad Perryman, and all this like goofy stuff. He's our guy. We're excited. Like, I just don't listen to nothing.
That voice.
I don't listen to nothing this man has to say, bro. Like, Tom Holmes, we talking. I'll be like, you just.
What do you expect him to say though? Like, I'm gonna be honest. We have no better options, and we're really desperate, so we're making this trade. Like, he's not gonna say that.
Check this out. You and me both know we in a rebuild.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody in Detroit know we in a rebuild. The whole league know we in a rebuild. Colin Cowherd said we should draft a QB. Everybody know this. Everybody know. So we even took on a contract that is his fault. We took on a bad contract with the bad quarterback that I actually thought was good. I was actually one of them golf people. I was a golf dude, right? So you was too?
Yeah.
You are.
I was more so like anti-Stafford though. So
okay. Me too. Okay. I think me and you like him in that same mentality. Yeah. I'm for anybody but Stafford. So now Holmes took on these bad contracts with this bad player, and then he tells us it's a retool. This isn't a rebuild. This is a retool. And I'm like, you've been lying to me too much, bro. I don't believe nothing you say, bro. And I want him to say, this is a rebuild, but it's a different rebuild. It's a more realistic rebuild. It's building the culture the way we need it to be, and from the ground up. Because
that's what they've said though. Because he said, I'm not going to call it a rebuild because what do you think when you think rebuild? You think of like the Jags, right? Where they're a bottoming team for the last 3-4 years. They lose all respect in the league. You got a team right now that at least is keeping some of these games competitive. I think we lost the majority of our games by less than 10 points, except for a few of those. The Eagles game especially was not great. But he's not going to say, "What's up, Micro Mike? How you doing, man? Hey, this guy's the man. I love his channel."
Yeah, Micro Mike's the man. That's he's the OG.
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah. But no, I think that he's not going to say.
Of course. Shout out
he's
to
all about. They're all about phrasing. They're all about how things are packaged, right? So they're not going to. I think what you're expecting is like them to just be like, "All right, guys, we're screwed." And the Jared Goff contract, you had to take that on to get the pick return that you did for Stafford, because there needed to be something that matched up.
Yeah, I think you could have got that for Stafford, and I just see. Check this out. The Seattle Seahawks. That's another favorite team of mine, right?
Yeah.
Seattle has been relevant a couple years, like. So that's my secondary team, because every Detroit fan has a secondary team. I know my name is Spirit of Detroit, but come on,
Spirit of Seattle. When you have
the Spirit of Seattle coming your way.
You got another channel called The Space Needle.
The Space Needle. I would say they're beating us in rebuild status. They're beating us because they just offloaded a contract, offloaded all this stuff, got some picks, didn't have first round picks for years, just got some picks, just did all this stuff. And Stafford is also Stafford has proven me wrong. Yes, Stafford has proven us both wrong. We're both
okay, but let's be real, y'all. He just proved he was better than Jared Goff. There, I said it. I'm sorry.
You gonna get me canceled, man. I'm just joking.
I respect Stafford, man. I love the guy.
Hey, look, you know, you can't tell that. Look, man, I'm on Twitter, man. Let me put up something. Let me share my screen, man.
I know. I'm just messing y'all. I love Stafford. Like
I wasn't, good, bro.
I was happy to see him go. In terms of, I wanted us to just start a new era. Unsubscribed.
Oh God.
Boom, man, it's all good, bro. I'm just messing.
Yeah. He's you seen a
No, but I think that.
Oh man, that's gonna be. I'm gonna wear a shirt. I'm gonna start selling shirts. Unsubscribe.
Yeah, but back to your point about you brought up John Dorsey earlier.
Yeah,
I was looking into his history, right? So he's really good. Like he's like if you put like.
Oh man, I lose you.
I have no. I'm still here. I think my webcam died out.
Okay.
So anyway, technical issues will not stop me. I'll join via my phone. But anyway, as I was saying, John Dorsey, very good at building teams, great history of it.
Right.
But he also is like if you put a bunch of steaks in front of a Rottweiler, well, he'll sometimes get carried away.
Right. Okay. Well, oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
So I'll switch over right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave this real.
Well, you know, I can't wait to see what he say about John Dorsey because that's my dog. I'm loving Mike's take on Stafford. Oh yeah, I love it too. It's refreshing to hear someone hate Stafford too. My question is, did we have to bring back Boyle and Blau? No, we talked about this. We've had thorough conversations about this. You have to bring back them bums. I just swatted Mike C for his comment. They got the power about. Oh yeah, you just got him. Okay, I was wondering. When he come back in here, it's gonna be fisticuffs on this.
Bo said he swatted me.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
You got the space. You got the Space Force on you.
What I was saying was I love the Dorsey as a senior advisor type role because, like I said, I've compared him to if you put a bunch of steaks in front of a Rottweiler. At first, there we go. At first, what I cannot position this right. Got to find somewhere. There we go.
It's okay.
Y'all, I swear my videos are better than this. But I think that he's good in the senior advisor role because at the end there in Cleveland, he made some interesting signings and stuff. But showing Holmes, you know, the ropes or Holmes' experience, but just having him in that role is so important to this team, and it makes me trust every draft and every decision just a little bit more.
Right. Same here. It makes me definitely trust the board a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I think Holmes predecessor for the Rams, I forget his name, African American dude, was the senior advisor there. He brought him. He's the assistant GM here, and I think he's going to be the acquisition. Anybody else. Mm-hmm. With the exception of the scouts, because I don't trust them worth shit. A lot of those scouts been here for a while. 20 years, 15 years, 30 years. They can tell you about I found Kevin Jones.
It's like hey, you ever watch Moneyball?
Yes, that's
it's like those guys. Oh, you know, he's got a swagger about him. I just really like his stance. It's like, wait a minute, like how does that have to do with baseball? Or how does it?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
He's got the face of a running back.
Right. That's exactly what I felt that the scouting tree was doing.
Yeah.
With Holmes in there, like you say, with other people at the top that's different that have the final say, I feel good. What's going on, Detroit Rage Sports? This guy makes dope highlight videos. He asked me about editing. Definitely hook up with this guy. This guy's a better editor. Okay.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
I'm more of a cheap copycat editor. I'm not great.
I cheat copycat too, but I just do it off of different people. I just take what I like.
Yeah. So today, any more free agents that you want to play with, mess with?
In terms of like who's left on the board right now?
Right.
Do we have how much cap do we have left?
You don't mind if I bring somebody in here?
Hey man, go ahead, let him in.
Yeah, but how much cap do we have left?
I'm looking that up right now on Sport Track.
Okay. Oh,
what about Baker? Fernando, please God, no.
What's wrong?
Baker?
What's wrong?
Baker?
Baker about to get released. What's wrong?
I mean, bring him in if you can, cheap. Like on the low.
What's wrong?
Cap.
Fernando, speak your piece, brother. Give this fool something to, not you. Give golf something to compete with.
Yep. Because we got Boyle and Blau back too.
Yeah, exactly. Why would we sign?
So,
exactly, like Rod Detroit said, why would we sign these fools back? Like they can't play. They can't play. They can't play.
I'm seeing Mike in all caps. What did I do?
Probably
just when I left, right?
Yeah, I thought he was talking to Mike.
Probably the other micro Mike. Yeah, the more important Mike.
The more important Mike.
Yeah. Cap space, 20 mil.
You got 20 mil left?
That's what I'm seeing. 2022 cap totals, cap space.
Oh
20,000.
That's probably before that. We had 20 mil.
Oh, dead money. But that includes, does that include? Yeah, that includes dead money.
That's probably before the actual. Do they have on that same roster on Sports Track? Do they have everybody that we signed?
I'm checking that out.
Yeah.
Base salary. You got the Chris Board signing. Yes. You got the Will Hare. You got.
So we got all this money and we ain't spending it, huh?
Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out Shark. Oh, because the base salary for Shark is like super low. It's weird.
Yeah, exactly. He got $8 million to sign.
Mm-hmm. That's how you manipulate the cap, though.
Yeah.
You load it. Hey, dude, that's what I do on Madden, bro. Like everyone knows how to do that. Like just put the signing bonus high, and then they sign, and you don't have to pay them that big of a contract.
Yeah. everybody know how to do that.
Yeah, it's mad. It's simple math. But okay, here's the problem with all of our draft picks as they stand right now. That'd be $16 million.
What?
That's the thing.
You lying? What? How'd you find that out?
It's got it on Sport Track. I'm telling you. Yeah, you got.
Can you share your screen? Let me see what you did. Are you on your phone?
You're good.
You good?
Okay, yeah. So
you can switch your phone.
Base salary for the first round pick, $705,000 with a 6.5 signing bonus. If 32nd pick, so there's about $9 million in our first two picks.
$9 million.
Yeah, so signing bonus is 6.5 mil and 1.5 mil for 32 and 2.
Yeah, we broke as fuck, man.
And they're gonna, when you go to the Lions games, they're gonna pass around the collection like you're at church now.
Yeah, because that's pathetic, man. No wonder we got to stroll out Chris Board. No wonder we got to do that.
Shoot, we got 12 mil in dead cap from Trey Flowers, 6 mil in dead cap from Jamie Collins. We got a bunch of dead cap. Please pick stuff up as you're leaving. Yeah, y'all, you're going to have to serve yourselves. It's going to be buffet style at the concession stand.
And people are telling me, oh, yeah, we're going to have more cap space next year. Next year is the start of the rebuild because you actually have the money in 2022, 2023, 2024. Actually got $100 million, but you got to sign everybody. You got to sign Hawkinson. You got to sign all these people. You got to sign the running back. You got to sign – it's just ridiculous.
But that's where you get into that salary cap manipulation, where you can do what the Chiefs did last year, sign Patrick Mahomes to $500 million and somehow maintain most of your guys. That's where that comes in. So I don't know. I think not the rebuild starts in 2023, 2024. That's when we start seeing big moves or start seeing a big signing or a splash signing.
Yeah, that's sad. More comes off Flowers stuff.
Yeah. It's there's so much from the dead cap for Flowers, but they saved themselves 41 mil long term. Hey, who's popping on? You said someone else is popping on.
Oh yeah, I put it in the chat. I thought Rod Detroit would come in or Micro Mike or one of them.
Somebody hop on with us.
One of them superstars, you know.
Yeah, one of those big hitters.
One of those big hitters, you know.
Yeah. Not Mr. 174 subscriber or 147 subscribers right here.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, 1,200 ain't huge either. I mean, $8 in 3 months. It's not huge. None of this stuff is huge.
Nah, man, we're out here grinding though.
We're grinding every day.
Shoot, yeah. So, oh man, I forgot how much Brockers is getting paid still.
Brockers is getting money.
7 mil. Oh, D. Reese. I remember D. Reese from that time at that place.
Yeah, D Reese is awesome, man. This guy
Dude, he subscribed to my channel. What's up, man?
Yeah, that's the dude, man. Oh, you remember him from that place?
Yeah, that one place. I always would see him in comments.
Okay. Man, yeah, I love you talking about them places like that.
It's like Voldemort. You can't say the name.
Right, you can't. Right. So I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try to reach out to someone here.
Yeah.
But tell me about other teams you're looking at right now.
Well, I see that there's a difference in the way teams are getting built, and it's part of the reason I don't think the Lions are going to take the quarterback, especially with John Dorsey being here. The reason is you see the approach with the Browns. You build the team, and then you build then you pick the quarterback around that. So remember Joey Harrington? Like, who doesn't?
Right.
So we picked Joey Harrington, and I know we miss on Ernie Sims. We miss on a few other guys. We miss on Kevin Jones. But you take Joey Harrington, and then you try to build a team around him. So he's running for his life. He has, I think we went, 4 receivers in 5 years. One of them was Calvin. But I highly suspect if the Raiders had taken Calvin, we would have been screwed. So you kind of luck into a Hall of Famer. Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Because you go big receiver, big receiver.
Those years apart, but okay, I got
you. You go big receiver, linebacker, big receiver, Calvin. So
is that what you do in this draft?
What?
You go all defense in this draft? What do you go in this draft?
Man, I think you need to just beef up the depth, especially on the D line, because we don't have D line, I would say, and then linebackers.
So who you want?
Who do I want?
Yeah.
I like Walker a lot from Georgia.
Okay.
I like him a lot because that whole Michigan game, they were rushing 3, and it looked like they were blitzing 6. Like, seriously, they'd send 3 guys, and then they do like a stunt with the inside guy.
Okay.
And he'd delay blitz, and so Michigan would be blocking, and then all of a sudden this 4th guy would come and blow the quarterback up out of nowhere. Fernando's got a point. You know that Mayfield situation is tricky, but it'd be good to bring in competition for Goff because what we got now as backups are bad. We do need competition. I think we need an actual fire under him and not like a safety net with Blau and I'm blanking on his name, the other guy.
Yeah, Blau and Boyle.
Mm-hmm. Brown, who said, ooh.
I don't think
I'm not saying that too.
Right, no. I think that Fernando, I agree with you. We probably need him, but we need him as a free agent, not as a trade.
Yeah.
But I know how you feel about I think Mayfield. I haven't made no videos on Mayfield because I don't want to fuck up this Malik Willis thing at all. You don't mess it up. You just don't mess it up. But I know you don't care about no Malik Willis. So
what?
Would you go? Okay, so right now you want Quay Walker. What was the second first round pick you want?
I would say you go some type of either linebacker or DN first round. Okay. And then if you got a guy who falls to you at probably, gosh, man, I think 34? Secondary.
34?
34, 30. Oh, yeah, 32, 34. So you could easily go. Man, I just keep thinking about how this might get traded, though, because that's what they keep saying.
What gets traded? 32?
No, I'm thinking 2.
2 gets traded.
I always go back to that. I don't know why, but I have this feeling.
Okay. I respect that.
But if I'm thinking of who we actually go and pick up, I think we go DN and then we just go secondary. Yep. See, Jay White's got it. DE, safety, linebacker, wide receiver. Maybe throwing a linebacker.
32 safety, 34. Okay, so I like this, but I think at this point, 66 is going to be interesting. Getting a wide receiver. What's so funny?
You see Bo's comment?
I'm concerned that Baker's idea kind of teaches you to do more commercials than Ford Field. Yeah.
At home with Baker Mayfield.
At home, yeah. a new move in place.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if they drop one with Deshaun and him having to share a bunk bed like stepbrothers, I swear to God, I'm gonna cry.
I like this a lot. I like the DN. 32. I don't go safety though. I go probably linebacker, or I go wide receiver, and I'll tell you why. Christian Watson is climbing up draft boards, and Miami just got that haul. You know, they're going to be picking wide. They're going to be not Miami. Who's that other team that just got a bunch of players? Kansas City just got a bunch of players.
Yeah.
And they're going to definitely be replacing Pringle. They're definitely going to be replacing Tariq Hill. They're going to be replacing a lot of people.
That trade as itself is just so crazy.
Right. As you know, my fan base knows I love Alec Pierce. He's the first person I was talking about, first prospect I got a wind of. And when I was watching Ritter, I watched him, and he was a star. So Alec Pierce, we're going to have to get in the 50s. He ran 4.3 at the combine. They told him it was a 4.4. Crazy. He was running a 4.33. Told him it was a 4.4. But I don't know how that works out. But I would go DN, wide receiver, linebacker, and then I would start getting safety and maybe double dip at safety or linebacker again, because I think at 96 you can get a Darren Beavers. But I like this. This makes sense to me. Now, a safety at 2, if anybody was safety at 2, they're smoking crack. You got to watch out for these people, man.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out.
Or they trade the best cornerback on their team a week before the draft, so then everyone knows they're taking a cornerback at the draft.
Yeah.
At 3.
Yeah. They trade their cornerback.
Yeah. You trade your best player a week before the draft, and then you pick Jeff Okudah. So why not do it again?
Trade them for pennies.
Nick Cross. I haven't heard much about him.
So Nick Cross is he's a safety from Maryland. He's really athletic. I think he's in the same position as a Tariq Woolen, where he is a very athletic freak type of guy. I think he's about 6'2", 6'3", but he runs like a 4.2. But he's a safety though. Yeah. He's a solid safety, but he doesn't have much film out there, and the film that's out there ain't really good.
Yeah.
But he's a developmental type, and you can make him like a single high safety. That's how fast he is. That's how great he is as an athlete.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Jermaine Johnson?
Jermaine Johnson, where's he at again?
Florida State. Sorry. I just be doing this. This is my job. 8 hours a day I look at prospects.
All right. All right, just looking at his first of all, wow. 6'5", 262. Oh, he went to Indy. Independence.
Yeah, Jermaine Johnson, that dude.
Florida State.
Hey, I got something for you. Jermaine Johnson couldn't start on Georgia. He was from Georgia and transferred to Florida State.
Yeah.
What's going on? We got Raw Detroit in the building.
What's up?
What it do, baby? What's going on?
We got one of the GOATs, man.
Man, sir. I feel like I can give you a little time, man, before I go to work.
Okay. I know you got the 2 jobs, man.
You know it.
Jobs. And
I got to feed my family.
Right. 4.3. Yeah, Nick Cross is a serious deal. Nick Cross would work here because of Aaron Glenn. If it wasn't Aaron Glenn and Harvey Pleasant, I wouldn't take him. But knowing who my staff is, I would take him. But did you find stuff on Jermaine Johnson?
I'm just looking at his stats at FSU right now.
Okay. Yeah. So you got anything to say, Raw Detroit, on Jermaine Johnson?
Man, Jermaine Johnson is a pit bull. Of course, I got some. Of course, when it comes to the prospects, and when I look at the Detroit Lions in a whole, I look at them as, like I said, 2022 has to be the year where you go out and get impact players. Because if you want the icing on the cake in 2023, you got to go out and draft well this season. Now, I know a lot of us as Lions fans have our own takes on, personalities that we like. Everybody likes somebody different. Whether I like Malik Willis, somebody else may like Ritter, somebody else may like Boye Mafe, whoever you like. It is what it is. But at the same time, you can't deny that this team needs talent. This team needs talent. When you look around at the roster of Detroit, nobody puts fear or pumps fear in your heart. Nobody. When I'm game planning for the Lions on Sunday, who am I game planning for? It ain't Jared Goff. It ain't DeAndre Swift. It ain't, even though those guys can make plays, I'm not game planning for those guys. The Detroit Lions desperately need to find talent. That's what it's all about for them.
So you don't believe in, I mean, all that said, you spoke that, very eloquently, but you don't trust Brad Holmes to
No, I'm not going to say that I don't trust him.
Okay.
With free agency, like I said, I'm giving him a C+, because this is my thing. Okay, we're in a rebuild. When you're rebuilding, there should be some tweaks, some minor tweaks in there. And I believe we brought back 11 out of 13 players. We brought them back. So that right there is like, I understand bringing some of the guys back. I do understand that. But we brought back majority of the same players. So how did we get better? You're supposed to be upgrading. You're supposed to be upgrading some of the positions on the team.
How do we get better?
You know what I mean? You don't bring back Alexander Long. That's just my opinion. People may love Alexander Long, but you try to upgrade just a little bit. I'm not saying go out and get Bobby Wagner, because Bobby Wagner's not going to come here. But go out and get somebody else that's showing us that you're just trying a little bit to tweak the roster just a little. You brought back everybody that we know. And I can understand guys like Tracy Walker coming back. I can understand guys like Khalif Raymond. He played hard. He played tough. I can understand that. But some of the guys that we brought back, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah. So when it comes to bringing back some of these players, I've had rants and stuff, and I've tried to keep the rants off YouTube because Spirit of Seattle is going to happen. I'm telling you that. It's going to fucking happen. All right.
Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing, brother?
It would just be this, your logo, but with like a Starbucks cup.
Right. My logo Starbucks.
Yeah.
The Denver Mountain Rush might happen. Okay.
Right.
But I think you got a point. I think when Alex Anzalone resigned, that lost me, and then gradually everything's lost me, and then
I think I got hated when they brought back Boyle and Blah.
I think that was the last straw.
No, I wanted to punch holes through the wall. Like, how you going to bring back two quarterbacks that didn't win for us last year? I just didn't understand that.
Yeah. So what do you think, Carice? What do you think?
Okay, so first of all, I agree with you, Raw Detroit. That was my thing I was gonna bring up is there's no guy on the team that's like that dude. Every team has at least one of those guys, like Tyrann Mathieu, like a Kareem Hunt, or I'm thinking of Tyreek Hill too. That guy who you're like, we do not want him either getting to our quarterback or getting the ball. And if we can get one of those guys this year, but obviously free agency, we didn't go out and do that. We kind of just brought back the Spider-Man meme with our whole roster. But if we can finally get one of those guys, I think this team's going to be heading in a better direction. I still think the trajectory is up, I guess, long term. If we can get one of those studs, I totally agree with you there.
I'm looking heavily at the FCS right now. I'm looking at I was supposed to come out with a couple videos in the last 2 days. I just couldn't shake myself because it's depressing that we signed James Ward. It just sent me into a ran off a cliff. So I'm looking at a lot of players in the 6th and 7th round. I'm looking at a lot of undrafted free agents that could be out there. I'm looking at a lot of players because this team is going to depend heavily on undrafted rookie free agents. That's what they did last year, and I think that's what they're going to depend on their rookies. They don't have 6-year contracts for nothing. They don't have 5-year contracts for nothing. It only makes sense to bring in rookie free agent, compete, and find these diamonds in the rough. You find your Darius Leonard in the 3rd or 4th round. You find your people that you believe in, that you love, and then you also find those Jerry Jacobs, those true gems. And this team needs 2 or 3 years just to even be in the running for 500. If there is a 500, 17-game season, but just to be in the running for respectable, because they're under 50 feet of crap, and it's the problem. The problem is that they're not open about it. They keep peddling this, we're excited, and player acquisition phase and all this other stuff. We know you suck. Your owners suck. Everybody suck. It's not hard to know you suck. My only question is, why can't Jared Goff have a rookie behind him? Why is all the protection for Jared there and you have no plan in place? And at $34 million a year, he gonna have his last year here, and he not gonna resign? Or is he gonna resign? Is he gonna ask for an extension? Is he gonna win the last 6 games of the season and get us out of the first pick in the draft? There's too many variables there. Right now, I'm picking at 2. Right now, I control what I control. If Hutchinson is gone, I got my QB. As simple as that. Simple as that. And if he's not ready next year, I know this is the theme of Detroit YouTube. Well, he's not going to be ready in September. Look, none of y'all are ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for nothing. Y'all ain't even ready for the draft. Y'all looking crazy. Every time I look up, y'all talking about some dang Thibodeau at 5. What if trading down? Y'all not ready for no draft. So, that's my only issue. I had to get that out. I had to get that out.
Okay, my thinking, the only thing that I could think of for like the free agent signings, bringing back, like you said, we're all like 11 or 13 guys. Yeah. Is it just a locker room thing? And I know that sounds crazy, but did they just do it to keep a consistent group of guys in the locker room for this year and then just suck again? And then next year, when all the contracts are up, finally decide to clean house?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I mean,
I understand, I understand the logic of why they did it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand, a lot of people, like even in the chat section, people are putting, well, we didn't have the money or the space to get, we're not saying go out and get big names. See, people, when you talk about free agency, people think that you're talking about going out and get big names. You're not saying that. You're saying basically we're talking about just tweaking a roster. It's 32 teams in the NFL. There's other guys on other teams where you can bring those guys in and where they can replace some of the guys that you have on the roster. Now, the guys that earned themselves and played well last year, you bring those guys back. I understand that. You don't want to just get rid of everybody because you want to have an opportunity where you're allowing those guys that played well for you to get that chance to come back to see if they can redeem themselves and even play even better the next season. Well, like I said, the goal for the Detroit Lions is simply this: go out and find all the best players that you possibly can. That's what Brad Holmes, that's the biggest task that he's going to have to do, is go out and find talent at the linebacker spot. He's going to have to go find talent at the DN. When you're looking at your big board and you got your big board up, you got all of these names and you're saying, okay, these are my defensive ends. These are the guys that I'm looking at. So I got Boye Mafe up there. I got D'Angelo Malone up there. I have all of these guys that you had an opportunity to see at the pass rush position, so you'll know how to attack it. Just in case, say for instance, if you did shock the world and draft Malik Willis at number 2, then if you decided to go 32 with the defensive end, you would know what other guys out there that you could get, and possibly 34 could be a receiver or a linebacker. You just never know how the Lions want to do it.
Yeah. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go through some I know you probably gotta go in a few, but I'm gonna put up some prospects on the board. We're gonna see what we think of them, see what we can get out of them if we could. So we're gonna go not just the cute names. We're gonna go through the real names, the guys you don't hear about. We're gonna go through the hustlers, because I'm okay if you're looking at me and telling me, oh, well, we can get Bryce Young next year. That's not a certainty. That's not a certainty he's going to be good. That's not a certainty he's going to be a first-round pick. That's not a certainty. Oh,
that you're going to be picking that high. It's not a certainty.
All these other things, plus that, Raw Detroit. Say it again.
It's not a certainty that you're going to be in that position to pick high again.
Right.
You don't know that.
Right. So just like the man said. So check this out. I'm all for Grayson McCall. I love Grayson McCall. I think he might be a second-round pick at the next level. He played out East Coast of Carolina.
I know what you're talking about.
He's going to be a great quarterback. That's why Isaiah Likely's blowing up. That's why what's his name? Halai is blowing up, the wide receiver. people are looking at what's his name? Edward Halai? Whatever his name.
Who was that?
Halai is a receiver that's projected to go in the 6th or 7th round, and he led the whatever division East Coastal Carolina is in. He led them in, I think, the Pac-12 in catches.
Okay.
And he was also on the Biletnikoff watch list. I only know these players because I did videos every day. Just like you, Raw Detroit.
Yeah, for sure. You already know it.
Right. So I'm gonna try to share my screen, but my of course my computer giving me some hassle. So hold on.
But who just asked that one question?
Wait,
Jack Johnson? Yeah.
You can click on these, I thought, yourself too, right?
I don't know. No, but personally, I like the idea of that more so just because it gets more talent in the door.
A lot of talk about that's a lot of trading. Oh yeah, extra picks and go down. Yeah,
it just gets more guys in the door, filter through it.
Yeah, I'm with that too. I'm with that notion too. Trade down. I'm with any notion that's going to get us more capital or make us better. I'm with that.
And then set you up for the future. Because say next year we don't decide to draft a quarterback, we decide to trade for one. That's a possibility. I'm not saying it's happening.
Right.
But you have that extra 2nd or 3rd rounder to toss in there.
Right. I just feel like we could get a 4th rounder. From 97 to 116, that's too much of a way too much. What the heck? I have the settings set. I guess they don't want me to share my screen. Got jealous. Okay. All right. So now I'm getting upset. I'm having technical difficulties. So let me go to my prospect list. I'm gonna name off some names. So what do we want to name off? We want to name QBs, DBs. What's everybody's wish list here? Raw Detroit, what's your wish list?
To get better. No, I'm just my wish list. My wish list is definitely it's gonna be. I'm gonna go quarterback. I'll go quarterback.
So Brock Purdy.
No.
Caleb Ellaby from Western.
No.
Nope. 4,000. He had like 4,000 yards.
Yeah, he did, but no.
Bailey Zappi?
Nope. And I know what Bailey Zappi did. He broke some records, but
yeah, Bailey
what
Zappi,
I'm looking for.
Sam Howell.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. And Malik, obviously. Ritter.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a
Ritter, yeah. Yep, Ritter.
And Mike, I know where you stand on the quarterback, but what would you take if you had to take a quarterback here?
Okay. Where would I take a quarterback?
Yeah, right now or next year, whatever.
Man, you forgot my guy, bro.
If we're doing it,
I forget.
Skylar Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot my guy.
Skylar
Thompson, man. I want Skylar Thompson, bro. If I can't get Malik, give me Skylar, baby.
Yeah, that's a good player out of what? Kansas State,
yeah. Kansas State quarterback.
I say I would like a QB anywhere from like 4 to 7 round. Like if we're going there. Yeah.
Okay.
If not like Malik or if not like a big like name first round, like I'm fine with that. Rob, I'm gonna disagree with you. You said you want to get the team to get better. I want the team to get worse. So what we should do, we should just trade everybody.
Ouch.
And sign all the local high schoolers, and we're set.
Yeah, I think we should do that, man. I think we'll win.
Yeah, just do the opposite. We're gonna go into the season and go. We're gonna try to lose.
Try to lose. At least you selling it. See, you a real. At least you telling us what we gonna do.
Hey, when you guys see me in the backfield, that's how you know the team's on a good trajectory.
You know we tanking.
Yeah.
So as far as wide receiver, how far up you want a wide receiver? You want a first, second, third, fourth, fifth? Because you got names here. You got Samari Toure. You got George Pickens. I think George Pickens is a 2nd round pick. You got Javion Halai. You got
don't forget Sky Moore.
Yeah.
Jalen Tolbert.
Yes.
Jalen Tolbert. You got Michi. You got
Jalen Naylor.
Jalen Naylor. He might go undrafted. That's free money right there.
Oh yeah.
That's free money. Jahan Dotson. I'm not impressed with him. He lost me, bro.
Jahan?
You lost.
You ain't
me.
feeling. What about Wandale Robinson?
Oh yeah, I wanted y'all to know I don't deal with no little receivers.
Little guys. Calvin Austin.
I don't deal with no little receivers, y'all. You see this name right here? This is the only receiver. Look, this is my only wish list. Wherever this man goes.
Christian Watson. Yeah, that's my guy right there.
Christian
I like
Watson.
Christian.
Yep.
Alec Pierce. Who else? 6'5".
He said, "Who else?" Hey, give me Devin Williams from Oregon.
Oh, Devin Williams from Oregon. See,
Devon Williams.
He might go undrafted just because of production alone. So you can work with something. So I'm leaning towards now an all defensive draft, so I don't have to hear this bullshit no more about we need weapons. We just get weapons all year.
We just draft all defense.
Right, just draft all defense. I want to be cute. I want to be safe. Get 3 safeties. How about that?
Go 03 Raiders, kicker first round.
Kicker first round. Go. That was Zibikowski or whatever, right?
Yep, Zibikowski. That guy.
He was a legend, I thought.
Oh no, yeah, he was real good.
Janikowski, my bad. Janikowski. Yep. Defense in the first 3 picks. Alec Pierce is 60. Alec Pierce gonna be gone by then, bro. I'm guaranteeing, bro.
Now let me ask you guys this: do you think that the first 5 picks that we pick, do those guys need to be out on the field?
4 out of 5, dude.
4 out of 5, at least. Yeah. What you think, Mike?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like at minimum 3.
Yeah.
But preferably 4. I don't expect all 5 guys. Obviously, that'd be too much.
Honestly, I think Darren Beavers. You pick Darren Beavers at 66, and you pick, you pick Christian Watson in the early 2nd round, or whoever, Alec Pierce, whatever. You pick your wide receiver. That first 3 picks needs to be defensive end, quarterback, safety, or whatever your biggest needs on your board is.
So what kind of linebacker? Okay, let me ask this: what kind of linebacker do the Detroit Lions need? What do you guys think? Do we need a coverage linebacker or do we need a blitzing linebacker?
Oh, I think it's
or do we need a guy that can do both?
I would take Beavers because he can do both.
Yeah, I like a guy. I like a blitzing one. I do.
Okay,
just
then
until
that's Leo Chanel. Then
until our rush can improve on the D line, just to get a guy in there who can maybe disrupt some things.
Yeah, and I like JoJo Dumond. I like Sandsborn. I don't like Muma no more.
You don't like Muma?
I don't like
Chad Muma. He's one of the best coverage.
Yeah, he is. That's great.
Him and Damon, they like the best coverage guys.
Right. My biggest problem with Muma is this. Muma is gonna have a hard time in this specific game because Muma gonna be asked to go one-on-one on those running backs in those passing downs. We've seen that before with Anzalone.
Yeah.
He can't go one-on-one with Aaron Jones and passing routes and being one-on-one. Mm-hmm. And I think Muma is good at dropping back and being his own coverage, but when he asked to be one-on-one with somebody, and he's also a good cleanup man too. For anything in the box, he can stuff the gap, and he's really effective there. That's my only withdrawal is like he's with those freaky athletic running backs or those fast running backs or anybody close and swift level. He gonna be knocked out. He gonna be that. It's not gonna work,
right?
But that's the only problem. I'd say Muma. I like him about a 6 now, as opposed to an 8. I like him about like a 5 or a 6 now.
Okay, what you think about DeMarco Jackson?
Love DeMarco Jackson.
Love him. I love DeMarco Jackson.
Appalachian State product. Goes sideline to sideline. The only problem with DeMarco Jackson is he's 6 foot tall. Yeah. And the Lions.
Bobby Wagner's 6 foot.
Lions don't care about that. Lions don't care about no 6 foot linebacker.
Right.
They don't care.
Bobby Wagner. Hey, Steven Tellick was what? 6 foot, 5.
Right. Nobody care about that. They care about that. The draft pundits and shit.
I think the perfect
100 tackles, 3 picks, and a linebacker.
Right. I think the perfect linebacker, if we can get a hold to him, would be Devin Lloyd.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Devin Lloyd would be the perfect linebacker for us, but I don't think that he's gonna fall to us. If he does, that'll be a miracle.
Yeah, he never gonna fall to us because Dallas is picking right there. Another team is Green Bay. They gotta fill some holes.
Where I'm looking at, they got him going to the Eagles at 16.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd
So
be.
he's
I can
going.
see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
too.
saying. It'd be like a
Great
dream for us.
They need that though.
Yeah, that's a great spot for him. And you know, a lot of these teams that people are going to go to have culture. They already have that. They already have those ingredients. I don't know why this is new. I'm gonna name off some names. Okay, so at the edge position, right? And you know, so oh man, it's really bad. So, what do y'all think about D'Angelo Malone?
I like D'Angelo.
Okay, George Karlaftis.
I've seen this tape. I've been studying this tape for the past couple of weeks, and if nobody knew, the Lions coached him up at the Senior Bowl.
Oh yeah, Coach.
And he won the award for the MVP for the Lions at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah,
he got a high motor. He doesn't stop. He's relentless, and that's what I want from my pass rusher. I just want a guy that doesn't take any plays off, and a guy that's relentless, that's trying to get out to the quarterback.
What do you mean the Lions coached him up? They gave him tips and tricks, and he worked at them. And
no, Mr. AG, he was actually coached by the Detroit Lions at the Senior Bowl.
He
was coached up by the Lions. Yeah.
I thought, oh yeah. Okay, so let me start this now, because I know where y'all get this shit from.
Yeah, I already know where that came from.
I already know where this come from. So I'm not no evil guy. You see, it's 13 in the chat. 13 of you can stand me. That tells me, yeah, I can stand me. It might go down to 11, but y'all can stand me. All right. Mike Caruso is a great guy, great channel, good video editor, good everything. Okay, this dude he's the next one up. Raw Detroit is a legend, veteran, 3 channels, Arizona Cardinals, all NFL, and then he has the Raw Detroit legend. Okay, so y'all getting this snuffleupagus shit. Y'all getting this snuffleupagus shit from somebody I used to work with. Okay, I had to disband myself from this somebody because he was talking crazy and he loved when y'all agree with the snuffleupagus. I don't want snuffleupagus at all. Okay?
I don't either.
I'm not trying to go at you, go Lions. I know where you got that from. We can watch the tape on Snuffleupagus. I'm gonna get this computer working. Fuck
yeah, we're gonna have to watch the tape on him, man, because
to
me, I'm staying away from him. But from what I've heard, he's the best pass rusher in the draft. That's what I've heard.
He is the best technician. Yeah. Well, no, he is the second best technician in the draft. And when people talk about technician, first of all, he didn't get a lot of sacks. If you look at Karlaftis, he didn't get a lot of sacks.
So he wasn't dominant in college.
He wasn't dominant in college or his division. But he's a good technician. And he has a lot of hurries. That's what people like. He has that, all these pressures, 100 pressures, and you know, no one look, if you're not,
I don't care about no pressures, get into the guy.
If you're not,
I don't care about you having a quarterback running for his life. Sack his butt.
Mike, you know anything about Karlaftis?
Yeah, Purdue guy.
Yeah.
He's just, I like that he's physical, but I don't know. It's just like I'm not opposed to him, but I don't want to take him too high if we do get him. Like if he falls, might be worth it.
Yeah, if he falls to 32, sure.
Yeah.
Snuffleupagus. If you fall to 32, we'll take you, bro. But as far as a top 2 pick,
no,
you're not the guy.
Wait, is that what people are saying?
Well, I've heard that he's the best pass rusher out of all the pass rushers in the draft, and I just don't see it.
Hey, man, I don't know what's going on. Man.
I don't see it.
No.
And you don't have.
I'm not going to knock anybody else for who they like. I'm not going to. If you, because you know, you might be laughing at me because I like Malik Willis, and you're saying no, don't take him at 2. And I understand that you might be laughing at me, and okay, cool, you get to laugh at me. But George K, I watched this film, and I don't know, man. I'll take Boye Mafe before I take him. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Okay, so he fits the team because he played in a 4-3, and we switched to a 4-3, and he has that, you know, that will, desire, and all that stuff. So does. And I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm not picking on you. I'm not that dude. I'm not one of them other YouTubers that be cussing y'all out. I'm not one of them. I don't know if you know who I'm talking. I don't know if you know. I don't cuss nobody out. But what I will say is this. You did say trade back. I will say that. So when it comes to Karlaftis, I don't think he's a top 2. I think he's a top, I would say, 15 player. And as far as a pass rusher, Cam
Thomas.
Yeah, Cam Thomas is probably the most complete pass rusher because he has different moves. He played every position of D-line. He played 4-3, played 4-3, and he played almost every position, which the 1 technique, the 2 technique, and then I don't think it necessarily was a 3 technique, but he wasn't a 0 technique. Let's just say he's played the whole 4-3. Okay. And I'm a big fan of him as a pass rusher because he has the sack production.
Yeah.
He has the proof of work and he has the hurries that you look for. But if I'm just judging a guy on hurries, I'm not getting the whole story. Like, why aren't you getting the quarterback? Who else is sacking him and you're just getting over there? Like,
you're just getting to him. Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird to me. It's like you 2 seconds off a stat line. Like you.
So what do you guys like? Do you like hurries or QB pressures over sacks? Or because sometimes I know people say sacks is overrated. So which one would be the dominant, like QB hurries or actually doing what TJ Watt did this season?
It depends on what you mean by QB hurries. So just in terms of like just getting the quarterback to, I know QB hurries, but like you're saying just getting to him but not sacking him.
Yeah, putting pressure on him, making him throw the ball somewhere else he would probably not want to throw the ball to.
In my opinion, it's all about balance. So if a guy's got a bunch of sacks but like no hurries somehow, like I don't like that. But a guy like Hutchinson, and I'm not saying like we go out and get him, but you remember like him and Ojabo were literally throwing the O tackles into their quarterbacks. Like that's the type of stuff I want from a guy that we draft.
Right. I just want sheer domination, and then
I want a dominant player. Yeah.
The run game is important as well. So a big thing for me, and I feel like you like the player. That's cool. It's cool to like the player. I'm not being weird. I'm not trying to. Anybody who like Karlaftis, I know that they like the player. I got it. I don't think he's more dominant than Hutchinson, and if I do take a lesser defensive end or defensive tackle or defensive player, see, Hutchinson gives me position versatility because he can play linebacker. He can stand up as a linebacker. He can be as a 3-4 pass rusher. He can be a 3 technique if I need him to. He can be a 0 technique. He can be 1 technique, 2 technique. He can play all levels of defensive line, and I'm okay with it in a 3-4 and a 4-3. If I go any other pass rusher, I'm going with Thomas. If I'm going deeper in the draft, I'm going Malone. If I'm going with more hurries and pressures, I can get that in the 6th round from Ali Fayyad.
Mm-hmm.
I heard his name. Thank you, Jesus. You've watched film. There we
Yeah, I know who that is.
Fayyad
Dude from Central Michigan?
No, Western.
He's from high school?
Yeah, so I graduated class of 19. He's like 2 years old. He's a year older than me.
Okay.
I used to see him in the weight room, and I swear to God, he would expand 2 times every time I'd see him. Like, I've watched this guy since a senior in high school, and he's really raw, but I want him here so bad.
Right. He might be an undrafted. I was looking at a poll. They might have him an undrafted free agent. He might be over here.
Yeah, MAC Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Lions just was at his pro day.
Yeah, no, I've been singing his praises since he declared.
Yeah, Ali Fayyad to be good for the city. It'd be good. And then what I like about Fayyad is he does different moves.
Yeah.
Move variation. He has a spin move. He has this move. He has this move. Now, what I see on film is they run away from him and they pass away from him.
Yeah.
And, they don't try to get him too much involved. And what I do like about him is if he can affect the game that way, they'll try to stand him up and do stunts and try to blitz him to get him to the quarterback. A lot to like with Ali Fayyad. A lot. I like O'Connell, QB from Purdue. He was the 10th in the room, Purdue, for QB. Couldn't make the practice squad. He ended up started. It's amazing. All right, cool. I'm going to look into the Pope. The Pope checked in. What are you doing? I was just doing a channel with this guy. This guy is like that's family. I'm gonna see if you want to come in here, but check this out, guys. So look, defensive tackle. What do y'all want to do with Jordan Davis? Do y'all want Jordan Davis? Do y'all want? I got some names. What are y'all looking for in the defensive tackles? Let's get this shopping list. Great question, Ferguson, Craig Ferguson. What? Y'all don't like the defensive tackles in the draft?
No, I do. Both the guys from Georgia.
I can't really think of no guys. I really haven't. I've just been studying skill possession players. I haven't been studying the defensive tackles. I gotta keep it a hundo.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at the three guys on top. Two of them are the Georgia D tackles, Jordan Davis and Devontae Wyatt. And
I like Devontae Wyatt.
Yeah, watching that, like I said, I go back to that Michigan game every time. I thought they were blitzing 6. Those were 3 grown men.
Yeah, that Michigan O-line was a joke.
And they were good the whole season too until they faced those guys.
Yeah.
307, 6'3", 341, 6'6". It's insane.
Right. So check this out, Raw Detroit. I'm gonna coach you up, man. So look, there's a couple people I'm looking at, and I'm not gonna say no names that you know. Matt Hennigansen, out of Wisconsin.
Nope, never heard of him.
Yeah, he's more like I know we play a 4-3 or whatever the bullshit is, but he's more like a 3 technique. He can play, standard defensive end in a 3-4, but I think he'll be decent in a 4-3. Travis Jones, very athletic, did the Senior Bowl, did the combine, had very good combine. Okay. I do like what's his name? I do like Isaiah Thomas, another one. Isaiah Thomas. All these.
What about this dude that they keep talking about? Is it Neil? Neil?
Oh, Leal. Who's talking about?
DeMarvin.
Yep.
Yeah.
So DeMarvin Leal is more of a defensive end, or he thinks he's a defensive end. He one of them dudes he's not as explosive to be a defensive end like you would like not as athletic like a Thibodeau or Hutchinson or whatever. Yeah. His get off is not great.
Mm-hmm. So is he more like a power guy?
That's the thing. He's more like a run-stopping DN.
Okay.
And he can play in a 3-4. He looks like he fits a 3-4 better, but he's solid on 4-3. He's solid on 4-3. Now, what his team tried to do was they tried to put him in the inside, and that didn't work out too well. But the outside, I think if he lost 20 pounds as well and he worked on his explosion, I think he'll be a definite. He'll get some money in a 4-3 defensive set. You got any guys on Mike Curry's?
No, I'm just really high on the guys from Georgia. That's it.
That's it. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro.
I just want them.
Georgia had the best defense, man. So
I want one of them.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I know. But I know a lot of people said that they would take Jordan Davis at number 2 overall. I don't know if you take him at 2.
No.
Because the only reason why I say I don't think he's going to be on the field as much, right?
I would.
You would take him at 2?
Oh, yeah.
6'6", 340.
You think he's going to be on the field a lot?
If Hutchinson gone and Malik gone, which is impossible, I would take him. So that 2-down player stuff is a little false.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you why. Because Georgia they played the 3-4 and they played the 4-3. They played like a multiple D set. Yeah, he was out for some plays. Yes, he had 60% plays he played. Was that on him or was that on the scheme that they wanted to run or what they wanted to do? Quay Walker didn't even start.
Yeah, he didn't.
What I'm looking at is was it fatigue? And that's why the Lions are the Lions. They can figure the fucking shit out. They can talk to the fucking coach. They can have a conversation. Was this fatigue or was this? Because all we know is PFF and 60% of the plays he played.
Yeah.
So when I look at Jordan Davis, I'm looking at a player that instantly helps our run defense. And our run if we being real, we was 25th in run defense. That defensive line, those edges, Aquara brothers couldn't get no push, couldn't get nothing. One was injured, so that's not fair to him. But he had no push in the inside. What we see with him is we see push. He has a lot to be desired on the pass rush, but he's going to stop that run. You stop the run in the NFL, you become one-dimensional. When you become one-dimensional, guys can pin their ears back. The secondary can just go off after the ball. and that's what I like about him. Now, is too high? Yeah, sure. But if I can't trade back, because that's always a scenario of what, because if you trade back, you don't want to trade yourself out of a player.
Yeah.
So, if I'm pulling the trigger and,
at 2,
my whole group is not sold on Malik, well, yeah, we need help on the run. So
yeah, because I believe Craig Ferguson asked that question. He asked, like, who would you if Aiden Hutchinson is not there, who are you taking at 2? You know what I mean? Who are you going to draft if Aiden is not there and he's gone? Who you're taking at 2?
I'm if he's gone on my specific board, I'm taking Malik Willis. And if we're not as a group, because the Lions do that unanimous bullshit, if we're not as a group sold on whoever, we can take a pass rusher. That's the case. If we want to get better and stuff, but I'm okay with trading down. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is drafting a fucking safety. That's not working for me. And anybody saying that to y'all, you need to test them for crack. Urine analysis.
Now this, this
in the cup.
AG, this is a different type of safety though. AG, this is not your regular safety right here.
You know what? Say that generational talent shit for your mind. I'm not like okay. These motherfuckers come up here with the Khalil Hodges, with these new names, these motherfuckers get some shit. These motherfuckers come up with all these names, and I just be looking like, what's going on? What we doing? I thought we was talking football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you look at it, it's only a couple. If you're the Lions, it's only a few handful of guys that you're gonna pick at number 2. At number 2 overall, the guys that I think that if I made the selection, these are the guys that I would probably get at 2. It would probably be Malik. It would be Aiden Hutchinson. It would be Kayvon Thibodeau. It would be, I'm trying to think who else. I probably would take even Jermaine Johnson that high. That's how high, because I see how he dominated, you know what I'm saying, in college. And then when he went to the Senior Bowl, he was dominating guys then. And then when he went to the Combine, he still was doing his thing. I would definitely consider Jermaine Johnson as well. Jordan Davis, I don't know, because I know a lot of people have been talking about what's the other kid from Georgia, Travon Walker.
Walker, and then that other defensive tackle can do everything. He can get you.
And see, I know only people are talking about him because of his speed, but I watched Travon Walker, and he doesn't have an array of move, man. He doesn't. Only thing he does is bull rush guys. I saw him against Evan Neal, and Evan Neal pretty much had his way with him. And I'm like, man, this dude don't have no moves, no rips, no cuts, no bends, no swims, no nothing. And people are talking about taking him at 2 overall, and I'm like, I don't see it.
Oh, who?
Walker from Georgia.
Oh, yeah. That's because they want
not Quay Walker, but Travon Walker.
Travon Walker. What do you think, Mike Reese? If your number 1 option is gone, whoever that may be, who you selecting that to?
You're saying just overall, if like my number 1's gone?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm trading back. I'm sorry, I keep going back to that.
Hey, I feel him. I ain't mad at
it. No, that's the thing is I feel like this draft has a lot of good players, but not like the guy. I think that there's a lot of guys who can come in and contribute, but like if you can't get who you want, I think that there's still great options, if you move back a couple picks, as long as you can see it, working out and you don't get picked over like you were talking about, because that happens.
Right. I like, check this out. So a behemoth of a man like Jordan Davis, hard to find. But you can find players that are like almost like doppelgangers where you can liken them to the players. And you can say, hey, you know what, we can't get Jordan Davis. We can't, reasonably get him at this level, and we can't trade back. We can't trade back. So you can say, hey, we got Noah Ellis or Tufoya, or you got all these other guys. Let me see.
What do you think about Drake Jackson?
Drake Jackson.
SC?
I know Drake Jackson.
Yes, I like Drake Jackson. Yes.
Drake Jackson.
Yes, I like Drake Jackson.
Drake Jackson, people don't talk about him as much as they should.
Yeah, and he's probably gonna be in the first round.
Yeah, they're saying late
first rounder.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I like Drake Jackson from USC. Definitely like that kid.
Right. And then as far as I'm concerned, you can get Devontae Wyatt late in the first or this, early second. You can get Noah Ellis, Zachary Carter. All these players are like 5th or 6th round picks that you can get that are behemoths. Noah Ellis played for Idaho, and Idaho, he clogged up. It's hard to find his film, but if you find it, it's on Prospects. A lot of my prospects come from Prospects YouTube. So if you look up Prospects YouTube, that's what it is. And that's just a player in the corner. You click on it and have all these guys. So Noah Ellis is 365. He was on the field 3 times, three plays. So he gives you that durability, and he gives you that big frame to where you can stop the run and do what you want to do. So you don't have to get a Jordan Davis. So you can breathe easy and say, oh, it's not a hard selection. But a player that's like a true player, like let's say you love Hutchinson, and you're like, you can't find another Hutchinson. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Cam Edwards. Or you love the safety. He's generational safety. Well, Deron McKinney has six picks. Okay. So I can't, like a player here that can actually do some shit. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got, Daxton Hill that actually, is like 1A, 1B. It just makes no sense to be so.
Yeah, first off, you got to disguise what type of safety you're looking for. See, we talked about it so many times, AG. When you're looking for a safety, there's 2 types of safety. You got the safety that plays in the box, and sometimes he plays the slot guys. He plays sometimes the running back, tight end, whatever. Then you got that's like a Tracy Walker type guy. Then the other guy, which is the free safety, that's the long rangey guy, the guy that's gonna, you could play single high because you know that he can handle his business. Like when people say Jaquan Brisker, he's the same type of safety that Walker is. You kind of need that guy that's kind of a ball hawk. You have to they go intertwined. You need one guy that's that ball hawk that can pick off everything. Just like back in the days when you had Glover Quinn and you had Quandre Diggs. Quandre would come up and pop you.
Yeah.
He would pop you and he would make big plays. But at the same time, Glover Quinn was picking you off.
Yep.
So
that's what you need.
Check this out. The safety conversation, right? So I think the league is changing. You need both safeties to be coverage guys.
You think you need both?
I think we need both safeties to be coverage guys, because when you look at what team is that? Jesus. Oh my God. I want to say San Francisco, but I don't think it's San Francisco. I think the league is just changing, because I'm starting to see, if you only a one-trick pony safety, like to Whitehead from the Buccaneers. Did he sign yet?
I don't
believe he did, yeah, with the Jets.
He did?
He did?
Okay.
I think he did with the Jets.
Ugh. It's a terrible pickup. You looking it up?
Yep.
What I'm saying is he signed, okay. So what I'm saying is,
you telling me about a do-it-all guy.
I need no slacking. Teams are going 5 wide. Teams are going 4 wide. And I'm not trying to disband your point, Roddy Troy. I'm not trying to
Right. I know what you're saying.
This is a friendly channel. Mike Carissa, ain't that right? It's a friendly channel.
Yep. This is a family channel, man.
It's a family channel. But I'm just saying, like, I see the Lions was too weak at times. We had a strong safety, and he gave us no coverage ability when we needed it. We had this bum. I'm gonna just call him Will Jamal Harris. This bum. I don't even know his name. He's got 3 names. I just can't stand Will Harris, man. I can't stand it. I don't know if he's a hitter because he can't tackle. I don't know if he's a coverage guy. He can't cover. He can't do nothing. But I'm looking at the league. I'm like, people are gonna copy that Bengals formula, man. We already seen it with the Dolphins. We already seeing it. Like, people, I'm telling you, if your 4th wide receiver or 3rd wide receiver is not a number 1 on a different team, oh man, you're gonna be in trouble, man.
Yeah.
We need an edge that treats QBs like a Lambeer treated Jordan Bird. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Hey, Craig, we do, man.
Yep. Only problem is the league won't let you do that anymore. So
right.
That's the one issue. You gotta.
No, go ahead, Mike.
You just gotta draw a line between a guy who's physical and a guy who, given all the new rules they're putting in for safety, is gonna like get you penalties.
That is
constantly. And that can hurt your team if you have a guy who's too physical now.
Right. So
now I think I do got a guy that fits that description, AG, that you was just talking about. A guy that can cover and a guy that can make plays.
Black Monday.
Nope.
Smoke Monday. My bad.
Then Smoke Monday can make plays. Yeah, he can. Okay. He's one of them. It's another guy from Nebraska.
It's not O'Neal. Who is that?
He played corner and safety.
Taylor Britt. The guy with the two names.
Cam Taylor Britt.
Cam Taylor Britt. Okay.
Cam Taylor Britt can do both. He's a playmaker, man. He's a dog. Go watch film on Cam Taylor Britt and see how good this kid is.
What you talking about? I watched the video.
Yeah, oh yeah, you watched it on my channel, right?
Oh yeah, man, come on, man. You already know. I watch everybody. I watch you. I watch Carice. I watch the whole game, baby.
Yeah, that is a guy. When you said that to me, I'm thinking like, man, who fits that description? Cam Taylor Britt is a guy that played corner and safety, and he can make plays whether coming up and popping you or dropping back in coverage and intercepting you.
Well, that's who I like, and I like Kirby Joseph. The Lions was just at his pro day.
Okay, Kirby Joseph. That's a guy they might take.
Yeah, I like Kirby.
You need a ball hawk, man. You need that new dimensional Glover Quinn type cat back there. You
can't. Mike, what you got? You got some information for us?
No, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Is his expected draft position?
It's like 6th. I think he's 6th round pick, 5th round pick.
Yeah, he's the 22nd position rank. He's that was college. I was supposed to say he's not the 80th best in this whole draft. He's 22nd from where I'm looking. 22nd best defensive back total.
Okay. So I think if you go to
you can get him late.
Yeah.
He's getting late. Yeah.
You can get him late.
Yeah. I like getting the late round picks, and it's okay to trade back into more players. Like, this is a good draft for that. You have good coaches.
And sometimes the late round guys be the hungriest.
Exactly.
Underrated trade of the century was the Lions actually traded the Richard Sherman pick.
What?
Yeah, 5th rounder. That was initially
from. Wait. It
was the Lions via the Lions and the Seahawks swap picks that year, and they scooped up Sherman. But the point of that was not to make you sad. The point of that was to tell you can find those guys in the field.
You said you got sad. It got quiet for a minute, bro.
It gonna get sad, man. This team
ain't quiet up in here.
Man. I don't know. I be over here like I be telling my wife they ain't make no moves. They ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
How am I going? I got subscribers. I got people to actually like account for. Like, I can't go tell them. See, I'm not your boy in the Bowling Green and I'm not him. I'm not him. I'm not going to tell y'all, James Board is going to be a Pro Bowler. I'm not going to tell you that.
You keep saying James Board. It's Chris Board.
His name is what?
Chris.
His name is Chris?
Yeah, Chris Board.
His first name is actually I'm
Bored.
I'm Bored?
Yeah. I swear to God.
That's what I'll be saying all 17 games.
I saw the dude press conference. I'm commenting in the chat. This that bum. This that bum y'all son.
Okay. Yeah, the dude that was on special teams with the Ravens.
Right. I lost 3 people in the chat. It's okay. It is okay. I know. Y'all want to be told that bullshit. That's you know what I mean. Y'all want me to, if he can return the form, they taking it. Oh no. They taking it after the moves they made.
Hey man, I can't wait to see, man, what's gonna happen on draft day. We not that far away from draft, so it's gonna be nice, man, to see what the Lions are actually gonna do.
Yeah, Mike, am I losing you? You got to go somewhere.
I think it's gonna be some people punching holes through their wall.
No, but see, I don't know. I'm just saying, wait until these guys get on the field. I'm not saying be all like sold on everybody, but we just gotta wait to see what these guys can actually do.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I always say, Mike.
Yeah.
You have to. You can't judge a player until he gets out on the field.
Yeah, even as much as you hate Board, like we just got to see what he looks like on the field.
We haven't really seen him, so we don't know.
Exactly.
I'm not going to disrespect my brother Board.
Yeah.
Honey buns.
I'm not disrespect my brother Board because Board didn't choose to get paid $2.5 million. No,
they chose him, right?
They chose him. So I ain't gonna hold him accountable. You started 10 games in 4 years. I ain't gonna hold you accountable for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You,
we gonna come. Hopefully, we get it right in the draft, man. We got 9 picks.
Hopefully,
hopefully we double up on linebackers, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we got to.
Yeah,
we got to. And I'm not falling in love with too many picks right now. As far as linebackers or whatever, I'm not sold on anybody except the 2 wide receivers I just selected or suggested. That's the only 2 people I say you can't miss, or Hutchinson.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, we got to get a Chris Spielman, man. We need that spear hunter at that linebacker position. It's been. Do you guys know it's been almost like what 28 to 31, between 28 and 31 years the Lions had a all-pro caliber linebacker. That's an indictment, bro, to this franchise.
What you talking about? 20 years? We just had
28.
DeAndre Levy.
No, Levy was not a Pro Bowler.
He wasn't a Pro Bowler.
Nope, he got snubbed. He did not make the Pro Bowl.
Wow.
He was solid for us, but he didn't make the Pro Bowl.
That, man, we ain't had nobody make the Pro Bowl.
We had Steven Tulloch. The solid linebackers that we had was Steven Tulloch, Ernie Sims a little bit, and Levy. That's it. And those guys was not Pro Bowl. I'm talking about all pro like Chris Spielman was.
Yeah, that's what Board is. He's Jalen Reed's maybe.
Replacement. Yep.
That's what he is. That's what when he hit my phone and said, "Guess who they signed?" I was like, "Oh, Jalen Reed's maybe a younger version of him." Screw it. Take Devin Lloyd at 2. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna argue with that.
Yeah,
can't argue with Devin Lloyd.
I feel like I got Mike mad. Did I get you mad?
Oh no, man. I'm listening.
You just lost all the energy in the world, man.
Oh no. I'm just listening right now. Yeah. Actually, what time is it?
Yeah, I gotta get ready for work, man.
Yeah, I got work in the morning too.
Yeah, we should call it a short day, man. Call it a short day.
Yeah, this is awesome, man. I'm glad to be on the platform, AG.
Oh yeah, appreciate this, bro. Appreciate you, AG, and thanks for coming on, Raw.
Hey man,
no problem, Mike.
You guys are great. The problem with me is I could do this all fucking day. I could talk sports all day.
Oh, me too, man. You know it, man. I can do it all day.
All pro team 2014.
Second team, yep.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We appreciate everybody.
Thank you very much
with us. Thank y'all. We appreciate you guys.
This dude, Mike Carese. I want y'all to subscribe to Mike Carese channel. Ain't no reason. The Mike Carese channel. Mike Carese. Can I call you Mike C, please? So,
Mike C.
Mike C. Can you shout out your channel everywhere they can find you? Did you put your
so at Mike Carese? I just started really being consistent on YouTube, TikTok's where I got my most followers, Instagram, Twitter. I'm everywhere. I'm just starting to get back into the flow of things after I had to figure some things out. So I'm back to that grind. That's where you can find me. I'm all in on Detroit. Like I talk about all 4 sports, so that's about it.
I'm putting your name in there. His YouTube is great. A lot of good edits.
Yeah, I'm gonna check you out, Mike. I'm gonna definitely
appreciate you,
out, bro.
Yeah, I've been seeing all your stuff on AG's page, so obviously I've been seeing that.
Okay. Oh yeah. Hey, appreciate that, AG.
You know the algorithm. You know the algorithm. Because me and him talk prospects. We can do this all day.
We talk it all day long, man.
That's gonna be the new channel, the Spirit of the Prospects.
Yeah. Only thing I'm thinking about is just the Lions just getting some guys that's gonna be impact players, bro. That's all I'm thinking about.
That's all. Even in the 4th and the 6th round. So
I don't care what we get them at.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Raw Detroit, shout out to your channel before I go.
Make sure you guys subscribe to Raw Detroit. Definitely, we're gonna keep it raw. We're gonna keep it a hundo on there. Definitely, I'm gonna bring that fire and that smoke to you. So definitely, guys, make sure you watch the videos. I got a lot of prospects on there that you guys can go and check out and look at the videos on them, and also hear the conversation that I have about these guys. And shout out to AG. Make sure you subscribe to the Spirit of Detroit podcast.
I appreciate that. All right, y'all.